One more time. Halito, Halito, Halito. Peace and blessings to my Aborigine family. It's your boy, Peanut Nola 504, Silver Wolf. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. And I'm out here in South Carolina. How you doing, Lamont Jr.? I'm out here in South Carolina. I decided to take a little break, but I was thinking about this president that we have in office, Joe Biden, who has lied to our melanated people, who have continuously lied. He's not really getting anything done for our melanated people, and once again, we have dropped the ball when it comes down to these. I keep telling you, whether it's Republican, whether it's Donald Trump, whether it's Joe Biden, these are the same people. And I have told you, politics is not for our people. Politicians are not for our people. I want you guys to understand that these people don't work for us. These people don't work for us. We have to learn to do things on our own. I want you to understand this, that you cannot expect people to work for you that are against you. You cannot expect people to work with you that are against you. We're not on the same playing field. There are things that are going on in our community that is still not getting done. Everything that you do, if you're going to vote, it has to be on the local sector of your community, the smaller parts in your community. You cannot expect the big sector to work for you. It has to be the people that you see every day on the smaller sector, the people that you see every day. That's what you got to understand. I want you guys to understand. Now, yes, like I said, this is one of my lives where I don't give people too much of time to know that I'm coming on. I just come on because it's pretty much the reception. As you can see, I'm in the jungle wolves, you know what I'm saying, or woods, and basically not you don't get too much reception in certain states. So I have to be able to come in when I can come in. But what I'm telling you, Joe Biden and Congress and all these other people are not for our people. These people are not working. These bills that are being passed are not for our people. I want you guys to understand that. Shout out to Monique Hill. Monique Hill in the sector. What's going on? We got to learn to start our own. When we talk about finances, we're talking about land, stuff like land. You know what I'm saying? These beautiful trees. We got to savage these trees because, nature is everything. Nature is everything. Nature is everything. These politics only want your money. They are not helping. They don't talk to the community once they get elected. These are some of the things that you have to understand. Once these people get elected, they don't really mess with you. Okay? They got their jobs. Now I did hear that in a lower sector in New Orleans, they have a female district attorney in New Orleans, Louisiana. The first female. No, she's not a district attorney. She's the chief, first police chief in the history of New Orleans, Louisiana. They voted a melanated lady as a police chief. Now how we can get better is working on the lower sector. I'm not saying not vote at all. I'm talking about on the higher sector, your vote don't count. But on the lower sector, your vote counts. How your district attorney, hiring your mayor, hiring certain stuff that has to do in the lower sector. Okay, but when it comes down to Cali and University, love to all, yes, and I want people to understand that when we focus on the lower sector, we were able to pass certain bills for our Aborigine people. But the judges, we can work on putting a judge in the lower sector. You can work on putting criminal justice, stuff like that. Okay. Shout out to the Blue Lord 888. How you doing? Peace and blessings. Oh, I just want you guys to understand that Joe Biden has told several lies. Several lies when it comes down to melanated people. He is not keeping his promise when it comes down to melanated people. What's going on, Moon Fee in the house? He has not kept his promise. And I'm telling you guys that how many times are we going to keep dealing with these fools? Jay Rich in the house, my fellow ex-player, now truck driver. What's going on, Jay Rich? I want people to understand that we will never win when it comes down to political. Political movements will not make us win. We have to engage in money, well, building buying from our own people, working in the lower sector when it has to do with lower politics. Don't deal with the higher politics. We got to deal with the lower sector, the judges, you got to deal with your mayor. You got to deal with the with your chief of police. Well, we can't vote for the higher sector because the higher sector is not believing in our people. These bills are not being passed for us. These bills are not being passed. They give everything to the Asian community. They give everything to the LBJ, whatever they call it, the lesbians and the gays. They give them. Everybody's getting something but us. Every community is getting something but us. So we're going to have to understand that we at the low of the barrier, they'll give us statues. They'll give us Martin Luther King. They'll give us Martin Luther King Street. They'll give us memorials. They'll give us memorials. They'll give us things like that, but they're not giving us anything that's going to help our communities. We have a lot of communities out here that trade schools. There's a lot of things that's been defunded, that has been defunded in our communities, and we will never grow because these people don't want us to grow. They're taking the funds and they're swamping us, taking the funds from us, from our people. You know, everybody's not college material. Some people are good with trade school. We could teach more people how to drive trucks. We could fund more people how to be a barber. We could fund more people how to be more plumbers. We need more plumbers out there. We need to go into the back to where we was teaching people with hands. Everybody is not college material, so I don't expect everybody to be in that realm. You can make money. There's many ways that we can make money without depending on the government. Many ways we can make money without depending on the government, because I'm going to tell you like this. This is the same government that promised you, continuously promising and continuously lying. All they do is promise, 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 and lie. They lie to our people. They are not for our people. As I take my time on my break to come talk to you guys, I just want you to understand that Joe look like he's losing his damn mind. Joe Biden is not really. If you look at Joe Biden can't talk a complete sentence. He's really old, elderly, don't know, and Joe Biden don't. At times in time, Joe Biden slips. He slips on who he really is. This is the same Joe Biden that come from the 70s, bussing. This is the same guy that didn't want melanated people in his community. This is the same guy that was putting laws against us to put us in jail. We got to understand that these people don't change. These people never change. Predators never change. If you are a predator, you never change. You still want children. If you are a predator, you never change. If you are a thief, most thieves, not all, never change. They still got that itchiness to steal. They still have it in them. Lamar's in the house. I want Lil Mama in the house. I want people to understand that. So once a racist, always will be a racist. I don't believe in Donald Trump, and I don't believe in Joe Biden. I believe that these people are linked together, that they are the same people. You don't go from Donald Trump, you don't go from me knowing that you was a Democrat for all them years until you ran for president and you changed to be a Republican, that you went to Hillary Clinton parties, that you was with the Clintons. You are the same, just like Joe Biden. Joe Biden is the worst. Shout out to the real in the house, defense lead in the house. I want people to understand that these people are the same. What makes them different? You can't become president of the United States without moolah. You can't become president of the United States. They brought Obama in here. Obama was brought here to make you feel like we're equal. They brought Obama in to Obama never made a move to help melanated people and never will. These people are not for you. We have to deal with the small sectors. We have to deal with the small sectors, the banks. We have to elect people that are like us in the small sectors. Deal with your judges who keep locking your ass up. Shout out to Big Dog Philly. Deal with your judges who keep locking your ass up. These are the people you want to change. These are the people you want to deal with. Your congressman. You want to deal with your local senator. These are the people, not the president. These are the people that are governing around your homes, around the people that are overtaxing you. These are the people that we have to work with. We cannot worry about Joe Biden, who don't give a shit about you. Joe Biden will never care about melanated people. When hate crimes have been against us, people have been murdering, people have been slaughtering our people for many years, and they don't give a damn about us. Where's the hate crime bills when people are slaughtering our people? When people are our people out here missing, where is it? Shout out to the Chief Sanal. Where is it? Where is the same energy? Where's that same energy when it comes down to the hurt and pain of our people? Where are the laws? Joe Biden ain't worth shit because he is a token president who lost his mind. They don't take Joe Biden seriously. Joe Biden is a mental in his mind, his mental capacity. He is not fit to be president of the United States. The people around him, they put a melanin woman who ain't even a melanin woman to make you feel good, just like Obama. These people are not here to help you. These people are not for you, Democrat or Republican. You can only get there were certain bills that Donald Trump passed that was good for us. There were certain bills that I found out Obama passed for us. But these are not great people when it comes down to our people. They don't give a damn about us. These people are not working for our people. These are the same people. We got to go after people that's in the senators, the congressmen. We have to do with the criminal justice system that has been hurting our people, locking up our people for many years. That's the things that has to change. The local politicians. That's the things we should focus on. The local sector. We cannot rely on the national sector. We have to rely on the local sector. That's the only way we're going to accomplish the things that we need to accomplish. And you have to understand these things. That all skin folks are not kin folks. When we out here trying to get our laws, we're trying to get our land patents, we're trying to get the things that we want. They're not all for us. We have, how dare us fight around and walk around and say that we are the Aborigine people. Them people don't want to hear that. Them people don't want to hear the truth about who we are because they conquered us for many years to keep us in the shadow. They kept us in the shadow for so long. Blacks and Latinos deal with the consequences. And that's what's so stupid about Latinos. They so dumb. They believe that they're more superior than us. And these white people don't want them here. They're always coming. That's why I don't understand you stupid ass Latinos. Why the hell are you making an enemy with us? We ain't the ones doing you shit because you know what? You at the bottom of the barrel. So you're trying to jump us. You're trying to jump us for sympathy and empathy. And you need to be falling in your place. That's the problem. They're not with us. And for whatever reason, Douglas Davis, they have always been against us. I don't understand. What have we done to Latinos? Why do Latinos feel the way that they feel against us? Mo 74. Why do they feel the way they feel against us? What have we done to Latinos? Last time I knew it, that we were going through the same pain as the Latinos. But the Latinos want to feel that they are above us. They want to feel that they need sympathy and empathy. And that we're taking too much of it. There's jealousy when it comes down to Latino people and it comes down to us. They know we are the first people of America. That's the facts. Latinos was made up words. Anyway, it is a divide and conquer of chaos. They made this stuff up. These Spaniards come here, and then now all of a sudden, they're mad at us. Latanya Lord, they're mad at us. I don't understand why we are the most. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Because we are the original people. We are the natural people of this land. That's why. And people want to shit on us. People want to run away from us. That's a problem. It's a big problem when it comes down to our nation of people. It's a big problem. I want people to understand that we fought so long to vote. Some of our ancestors died trying to vote, trying to be wanted. Our ancestors wanted to be wanted, want to be accepted. Accepted for rules that has nothing to do with us. We fought so hard trying to be accepted. And that's a problem. When we should be already loving who we are. We want to be accepted by our foreigners, by the foreigners of the outsiders of the land. These outsiders making us feel this way. And it's crazy that we want to be so accepted. Sister Soul in the house. We fight so hard to be accepted when we are the original of this land. We want to be a part of their laws. And that's a problem. We fight so hard to be accepted and seen. We want to be seen and heard when we are the first that was created. We have dance, we have flavor, we have style and charisma, we have rhythm, we have culture, and yet we don't understand how great we really are because we become followers instead of leaders. That's what our people have become, followers instead of leaders. It breaks my heart for us, our women want to wear blonde hair and look like they women. It breaks my heart that our men want to talk and walk like they men. It breaks my heart that we see ourselves low vibration. It breaks my heart that we don't see the higher energy inside of us. It breaks my heart that we don't see greatness within ourselves. It breaks my heart that we can't walk with dignity of the Most High. It breaks my heart that we don't see the mountaintop, that we are so divided. How can we be great when we stoning each other? People hate in others what they want to be, but want in the works to actually become it. They don't understand the power in themselves. They don't understand the power in themselves. The things that we can create. You truly don't understand how gifted you are. You truly don't understand the magic that you make by existence. We can create businesses. We can create more than what you know, but we don't want to work together. It pains me. It pains me as a nation of people to see how we walk, how we talk, how we are with each other. It pains me. It pains me. The energies of the Most High, nature, nature. Chief, we got to walk in this corporate office, newly elect with our, and that's right. I'm proud to see in New Orleans, Louisiana, that they got a police chief that is a melanated woman. I'm proud to see that because New Orleans got to do something about their crime. New Orleans got to do something about their crime. And until when we trying to get our tribes together, well, how could you get something together when we dying? We need we need 400 people. We won't ever become what we were designed for until we build each other up. Till we build each other up. We can't work with each other until we understand the purpose. Instead of going one sector to over here, dividing each other, we cannot work it out. It takes one brother to take the next. I remember, and I'm glad to see this young man, Jay Richardson, in his house, because I remember the days I used to go get these young men from Tower Lane and Sydney Place, some of the roughest streets that we stayed on. And we would go and get the young people. We caught the bus and we brought them to Nord. And we caught the bus to football practice, working with these youngsters in the communities. They didn't have to get in trouble. We worked to keep them out of trouble. And we got to start with the young people in our communities. All she needs to do is give the Chapatoulas people do not detain orders. That is all we want from a government and a government relationship. And that's a fact. Shout out to Greedy in the house. Shout out to Sister Soul in the house. build with with each other, and we don't understand how to build with each other. We got to have some better understanding. And these are things, like I say, Joe Biden, we're losing with that. We was in one of the, yes, indeed, in one of the worst ghettos. And I tell people all the time that I did that for free, working with young people for years, developing the young minds of young people who had no direction. I worked very hard with keeping young people off the streets, creating an environment where these young kids can be themselves, laugh, and have fun. After practice, they can come over to my house, play video games. They can eat when they was hungry. And we got to give back. We got to get some brothers who not afraid to deal with young people. We can build our people up. They have to realize that this is their lane. And that's a fact. That's the problem now. People are going to say, well, why y'all keep stirring up this? Why y'all keep bringing up the past? Because when you learn from your past, when you're able to learn from your past, you're able to move in your future. We have to tell our people, Roselle in the house, we have to tell our people who they are. We have to teach them what schools are failing to teach them. That's a have that we have to do. We cannot allow them to keep dictating us. We have to tell the truth. I haven't seen your notification. Yeah, I didn't give one. I just went straight off our hand. Sometimes, like I said, I'm right here in South Carolina. I took a break, and I don't mind people watching the replays because I'm not about the views. I'm just about for those who catching people who just listening, who wanna, who don't know who they are, and you never know who you're gonna touch. You never know who you're gonna touch. All it takes is one person that you can touch. You don't have to take 500 people. You don't have to take 800 people. All it takes is one people to understand who they are. And we do it one at a time. We do it one at a time. Understanding how to teach people who they are. And I'm a type of person, it is what it is. You know? Make sure you guys, please like and subscribe. Let's get this video up to 1K. Remember, this is an Aborigine perspective. If you would like to donate to the channel, if anybody, I don't care if it's $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, if you would like to donate to the channel, you feel free. There's no pressure in donation. But I can sit here and tell you guys that as we keep working together, as we keep working together as a nation of people, nobody's going to get in our way. Nobody's going to stop our accomplishments. Nobody's going to stop us from reaching our goals. And I let people know I'm feeling great. As you can see, I had lost a lot of weight, but I'm feeling great. I'm gaining my weight back. Peanut Nola 504, I'm feeling so great. Overcoming a lot. I feel very light after losing that weight. I actually don't have pains in my feet no more. I'm actually I'm not, my blood pressure has been intact since I lost weight. The Most High have saved me in many ways. So I want people to remember that we got to eat better. We got to eat better. We got to eat more vegetables. We gotta get more to nature. We gotta cleanse. We gotta cleanse the body. We gotta do better with ourselves because we gotta live long enough to see the movement. We gotta live long enough to see us build these tribes that we're trying to build. It's the only way we're gonna do. We gotta live. That's the only way we're gonna do. We gotta live. It's hard out here, and it's always gonna be hard. But we stronger together than apart. I want you guys to understand there's nothing that we're going to be able to do by ourselves. There's nothing that we can do by ourselves. You can't do this. You can't build these tribes by yourself. Getting back to nature is the key. Beautiful nature. Getting back to nature. These lands were built for us. And you guys you don't appreciate what's built for us. These lands were your land at one time. And they don't respect you on your land. That's the problem right now. You guys don't understand that they're not respecting you on your land. As the lands elevate, as you can see, the ground levels to these lands, all this nature belongs to you. And you guys have to understand to respect yourselves and have some dignity with yourself. Don't worry about what people tell you. Don't worry about people telling you go back to Africa. You were born on this land. They telling you where to go. You tell them motherfuckers where to go. You tell them where to go. You never see us telling them where to go. You never tell a European where they gotta go. You never go. You got to be as bold as them. They want to be bold towards you. You got to be bold towards them. You tell them where to go. They're enjoying your land. They're enjoying the fruits and the berries from your land. And they're always telling you where you need to go. Telling you from Africa. They're telling you they know more history about your family than you know about your own family. Let them tell it. They can tell. How dare anybody can tell you where to go? It's the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. So thank you, Kevin Glover, for the $1 donation. Thank you so much. I want people to understand this. I want you to understand, how could anybody tell you where to go when land used to be for you? When all this used to be for you. All of this land used to be for you. How dare you? You let them tell you where to go. I don't understand this. I really don't get it, family. You're never going to understand who you are in this land because you don't appreciate yourself. You don't appreciate yourself. As I walk and I walk and I walk, we don't appreciate where we live. We don't appreciate about this beautiful land. We don't appreciate it. We don't walk. We pass up how beautiful America is. We listen to everybody else talk about the other side of the world, but we don't talk about our side of the world. As I go into the woods, as I walk into the woods, I want you guys to understand this. You're never going to learn stuff. Whatever city you stay, go into the woods. Wherever you live in this world, of the United States, go and see where you're from. Go see where your ancestors roam. I want people to understand that. As you can see, as I take a stroll into the woods, not afraid because the ancestors got me. But look how beautiful this land is. And some of us are not connected to our land. Some of us are not connected to where we're from. Some people are afraid to walk in and just enjoy the air, how quiet it is. We don't enjoy how quiet the land is. As you look all across here, nobody is enjoying how beautiful the land is. There's so much. Look at the trees during this time of the year. They don't have no leaves. The leaves are everywhere. And that's what we understand. We don't take the time to walk and see nature for what nature really is. We be afraid to step outside our and just check out the land and check out the world, because guess what? We have been taught to be part of the city. A lot of you guys have been taught to stay inside, be scared of nature. A lot of you guys won't come outside because you're worried that some wolf gonna grab your ass. That's what it is. Some of you guys afraid that some wolf is gonna get your ass. Walk through nature. See what it is like. See what it feels like to be a part of nature. See what it's like to see the trees and stuff. Like I said, I get out my truck and I roam. And I roam and I roam and I feel nature, feeling Mother Nature. And this is what I want you guys to do. Feel Mother Nature. And you got to understand, like I said, Joe Biden wants to cut the trees down. Donald Trump wants to cut the trees down. This is why we got so much COVID-19. This is why we got these diseases that are affecting us. Do you understand that these trees protect us? Do you understand that these trees around us protect us, family? It protects us from disease. It clears the environment. And you guys got to understand that. Being in tune with nature. Nature is so great. As you can see how the hills are growing. Remember, I'm in South Carolina. It is so beautiful. Get it so quiet. Get in tune with nature. Get out and walk. Get out and breathe. You know, go give yourself a walk. Don't sit around in the truck, the house, wherever you're at. Move, go out and just enjoy the beauty of nature. Joe Biden and his political team has done nothing. All the promises that he said he was going to do, he done nothing. Melanated people have gotten nothing. And they won't get nothing from the Democrats. They won't get nothing for the Republicans. We have to be independent. We have to be independent on our own. We have to come up with our own Aborigine party. Vote for people that look like you. People that think like you. People that act like you. We have to get away from their sector. And that's the problem right now. Remove ourselves away from parties that has done shit for us. The Democrats and the Republicans have failed us. The United States government has failed us. When are we going to let it go? It's time to let these people know that we are independent to this world. That we got to take back our land, what has always been for us. We have to take back everything. No, this is our land. Everywhere we go, people want to know who we are. So we tell them, we are the Aborigine, the mighty, mighty Aborigine, the indigenous people of this land. There's victory in us. There's nobody can't take what we got. You were born here. They have fallen. They have fallen. We have to take our place, not depend on them for nothing. Not depend on them for nothing. I hope you guys have a blessed day. I really do. I hope you guys continue. Now I'm about to be on my way to Kentucky, and I'll probably do my next live in Kentucky. And I want you guys to see the land, the beautiful land. And then after that, I'm going to be on my way to Arkansas. And I want you to see all the country lands because this is ours. These lands of all of Aborigine people, the land structures, our people lived up in these woods and these hills. And I want you guys to understand that we are the Aborigine indigenous people of the world. Remember, I want you guys to hit the like button. Remember, if you help me get this video up to 1K, remember that this is an Aborigine perspective. And if you would like to donate, whether it's $1, $2, $3 to help my channel, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I like to thank all you guys Remember that the opinions in the chat may not reflect the opinions of Pina Nola 504 and his Aborigine channel. Remember that everything that we have is because of us. And remember on Thursdays, I think Thursday night, Chief Sanal and the Matriarchs be on at night. Um, it be Lyrica Neville, and it also be the we got Empress Holbert. So please make sure you don't miss them Thursday nights because they be on fire. I normally go on before them, but they be on fire. So when you leave my chat, please go straight to them. Please go straight to them and please support their channels. Please support the true searchers of the world. Please support Aborigine Power. Please Aborigine TV. Please I mean everybody. If I left your name out, please subscribe to everybody and support everybody that subscribes to me. Please. And also remember, I want you guys to Sister Soul has a beautiful channel. Please subscribe to Sister Soul's channel and follow. And Big Dog Philly has an awesome channel that's on fire, always talking about consciousness. Always, the brother is always and Greedy. Never forget Greedy. Never forget Greedy, y'all. Please check out Greedy's channel and everything. We got some real upcoming channels that are on fire. Shout out to Darius Matthews. We have some fire entertainment that be going on. I mean, some really nice information out here with these channels. Okay, if I didn't, if I didn't get everybody, please forgive me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out of here, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. It is what it is, and get back a rolling on that truck. You know, that's just me. You know, it is what it is.